The ocean holds many mysteries, yet one of its most alarming secrets floats within the North Pacific. It is called the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. This collection of marine debris is a swirling testament to our plastic problem. Imagine a mass of plastic twice the size of Texas. That's the reality of this environmental disaster. Bottles, bags, and fragments of plastic form a soup-like mixture in the ocean's currents. This plastic accumulation poses a significant threat to marine life and the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystem. It highlights how human actions have far-reaching consequences. We must understand this environmental challenge to address it effectively. The future of our oceans, and indeed our planet, depends on it. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch didn't appear overnight. It's the result of ocean currents and our plastic waste. The North Pacific Gyre plays a key role in this environmental issue. This system of rotating currents acts like a giant whirlpool. It draws in debris from across the North Pacific Ocean. Plastic is lightweight and durable. It travels easily on ocean currents and accumulates in the gyre's calm center. Over time, this plastic debris breaks into smaller and smaller pieces. This creates a soup-like mixture of plastic fragments. The gyre traps this plastic, making cleanup a daunting task. It's a stark reminder of how our actions have far-reaching consequences. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch poses a grave threat to marine life. Animals often mistake plastic for food. This leads to starvation and entanglement. Sea turtles, for instance, often mistake plastic bags for jellyfish. Seabirds mistake plastic pellets for fish eggs. This ingestion of plastic has dire consequences. It can block digestive tracts, leading to starvation. The plastic also introduces toxins into the food chain. These toxins accumulate as they move up the food web. This poses a risk to larger marine animals and potentially even humans. Scientists constantly work to understand the Great Pacific Garbage Patch better. Recent expeditions have revealed startling discoveries. For example, researchers have found that the patch is even larger and deeper than previously thought. They've also discovered that the plastic is breaking down into microplastics at an alarming rate. These microplastics are easily ingested by marine life. This further exacerbates the problem of plastic pollution. Additionally, scientists are studying the long-term impacts of plastic pollution on ocean ecosystems. Their findings highlight the urgency of addressing this issue before it causes irreversible damage. Section 5. Turning the tide solutions for a cleaner ocean. Addressing the Great Pacific Garbage Patch requires, a multi-pronged approach. First and foremost, we must reduce our reliance on single-use plastics. This means using reusable alternatives whenever possible. Governments, businesses, and individuals all have a role to play in reducing plastic waste. We must also invest in innovative cleanup technologies. Several promising projects aim to remove plastic from the ocean. These include specialized vessels that skim plastic from the surface and stationary platforms that collect debris using ocean currents. While these technologies are still under development, they offer hope for a cleaner future. Section 6. A sea of innovation, the ocean cleanup and beyond. Among the many initiatives tackling the plastic problem, the ocean cleanup stands out. Founded by Boyan Slat, this organization has developed a system using a floating barrier to collect plastic passively. The system is designed to move with the currents, gathering plastic like a giant artificial coastline. While still in its early stages, the ocean cleanup represents a significant step forward in ocean cleanup efforts. It has already collected tons of plastic from the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. The project has also inspired other innovators to develop new and creative solutions for cleaning up our oceans. Section 7. Voices from the frontline, personal stories of the plastic crisis. The impact of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch is not just a scientific concern. It's a reality experienced by people whose lives are intertwined with the ocean. Fishermen find their nets clogged with plastic, reducing their catch and livelihoods. Coastal communities bear witness to the plastic debris washing ashore, impacting tourism and their way of life. Dr. Sarah Gall, a marine biologist studying plastic pollution, shares her experience. Every research trip to the Gyre is heartbreaking. we see magnificent creatures like albatrosses feeding plastic to their chicks. It's a stark reminder of the urgent need for change. Such personal stories humanize the issue, making the consequences of inaction all the more evident. So, Section 8, our shared responsibility, a call to action. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is a symptom of a global problem, our addiction to plastic. We all have a role to play in solving this crisis. We can start by reducing our plastic footprint. Choose reusable alternatives to single-use plastics like bags, bottles, and straws. Support organizations dedicated to ocean cleanup and conservation. Advocate for policies that reduce plastic production and promote sustainable alternatives. Our collective action can make a difference. We must act now to protect our oceans for future generations. The time to act is now. Our planet depends on it. Section 9, towards a plastic-free future, hope for our oceans. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is a daunting reminder of the consequences of human actions. Yet amidst this environmental challenge lies a glimmer of hope. Growing awareness, innovative solutions, and a global movement towards sustainability offer a beacon of light. By working together, we can turn the tide on plastic pollution. Imagine a future where the ocean is once again teeming with life, free from the scourge of plastic. A future where our children can marvel at the ocean's wonders without the shadow of pollution. This is the future we must strive for. It's a future within our reach if we act now with determination and a shared commitment to protecting our planet.